The most shocking fact about breast cancer, my beloved, is the dual story of its most aggressive form, HER2, HER2, HER2 positive cancer. On one hand, it's a story of scientific triumph, of course. On the other is a story of the staggering price of that triumph. So until the late 1990s, the diagnosis of HER2 positive breast cancer was nearly a death sentence. And the revolution came with trastuzumab Herceptin, the first so-called targeted therapy, a smart bomb that learned how to turn off the aggressive growth of these cancer cells. So it was a scientific miracle, a reversal of prognosis. The disease was transformed from one of the deadliest into one of the most treatable one. Today, the prognosis for patients with early stage HER2 positive cancer is excellent. But the dawn of a new era, it provided that we can treat cancer with precision, not just with carpet bombing of chemotherapy. Now is a shocking reality. The scientific miracle comes as a price, and it's insanely expensive. The cost of years course of the original trastuzumab and newer targeted drugs can run into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thousands and thousands and thousands. So what we've got, equal in disease but not in treatment. So a new cruel inequality has emerged. A patient's prognosis now depends on not only on the biology of their tumor, but also on their insurance, nationality and financial situation. The inaccessible so-called gold standard. In many parts of the world, even for many patients in developed countries, so-called, the gold standard of care remains an affordable luxury. Science gave us a weapon, very good weapon, but it's locked in a safe that not everyone can open. And we've got a plus financial toxicity. Even when treatment is accessible, it can lead to what is known as financial toxicity, a situation where a patient or their family faces bankruptcy in the process of finding the disease. So the story of HER2 positive breast cancer is a story of two revolutions. One is a brilliant scientific victory that brought hope. The other is an economic and ethical challenge that is far from being solved. We have learned to defeat cancer on a molecular level, but now humanity faces a new challenge, how to make this salvation accessible to everyone, not just a select few. It's a huge problem, huge issue.